G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is a shorter video in which I will be playing with a certain alien creature that is going to pop out of this egg any minute now. I just want to talk generally a little bit about Fade gameplay. I also want to make a couple of announcements and talk about a couple of things in general. So please enjoy the Fade gameplay while I speak, and if you don't want to hear me speaking and just want to watch some 1080p Fade gameplay, then you can always hit the mute button. Now, the first, most important thing I need to talk about is me being a bit of an idiot for the past, 81 videos I've done. I've been making a huge mistake regarding Natural Selection 2 gameplay, and that is about plasma. Now, in countless videos, you've heard me say, oh yes, I got that kill and I got +5 plasma, or oh yes, I blew up that building and I got +10 plasma, or whatever it is. And the little yellow numbers come up in the middle of the screen, like now. Hopefully I get a kill now. Let's see. Versing all these flamethrowers is a little bit difficult. Come on, get a kill. Get a kill. There's 3 of them in here. There you go. +5 for killing Rob there. And then X2571. What a confusing name. X2571. So +5. I used to think, for some weird reason, that when you got those +5s and another one there, that was giving you plasma. In fact, it's only giving you points, and I'm sure 99% of you already knew that, and were thinking, what is NS2HD talking about when he says that? So there you go. I've corrected myself there, and will never say that again. It's amazing how bad habits can stick and stick and stick, so I will not make that mistake anymore, and I'm sorry if I've confused anyone with that. So, +5s, +10s, plus yellow numbers are always for points and never for plasma. Anyway, moving on to talk about a little bit of Fade gameplay. This gameplay is mostly in build 160, but there's also a little bit of build 161 playtest in here towards the end. For the moment, I'm just trying to defend this hive against multiple flamethrowers, which is pretty tricky. But it's alright because you can heal up against the hive. So basically my philosophy behind Fade gameplay, which is probably not well shown here, is to be calm and sneaky. A lot of people like to be full frontal with the Fade. I'm not one of those people. I like to just sneak around and pop in and out calmly and slowly, exploiting the 300 hit points that the Fade has to do the damage and then bail out. And I'll give a better example of that later on in some of the build 161 gameplay. So for now, I'm just going to keep going full frontal against these flamethrowers. A Fade against a single flamethrower is pretty advantageous to the Fade, because nowadays the Fade's vision is not blocked. Well, no alien's vision is blocked by being set on fire by a flamethrower. So you see there, I'm instantly set on fire by these Marines. It's a little bit annoying, but you can see through it, and it's a good effect because it's getting a bit of lag there on Trav. Unfortunately, he went down. It's good because it rewards the Marine player for spending all that plasma on a flamethrower, and gives them a fighting chance against a Fade, which usually will kill them quite easily. If it's one-on-one, here he's using the upper ledge there to good effect. I bailed out at about half HP, didn't want to risk it. Now, here is build 161 gameplay. This is a little excerpt from a playtest that was going on Rockdown. I'm also going to bring you a larger tram playtest later on, probably tomorrow or the next day. So, right now I'm using the command station and the armory that the Marine team has set up in West Wing there to basically hide and be a sneaky Fade. So I've just skipped my heal up there, coming straight back in now, looking very good for the alien team at the moment. And jumping in behind these sentry guns, just calmly blinking in. You don't want to blink around too crazily, because suddenly you'll find that you don't have any energy left and you can't blink anymore, and you need to save up a blink for when you need to bail out. Commander trying to turn that sentry gun onto me and failing miserably. All those sentry guns on the other side of the room are incapable of hitting me because I am hiding behind the command station and the wall, and I easily take down this sentry gun. Marine player has popped out. Now, one thing I really like to do is wait till the Marine has a good line of sight on you and has begun firing, and then jump behind them. So they'll spend all that time lining up and aiming at you and beginning to fire, and then you simply jump behind them. Like there, he fired on me and I jumped behind him. Totally disorientates the Marine. They have to turn around and find where you've gone. It allows you to get up behind them and kill them. Basically, with a Fade, as soon as you close into a close distance and begin running around engaging in close quarters battle, you will win. There's very little the Marine can do unless they have a flamethrower. So here, waiting for him they're both firing at me and then jumping behind them. It's always good to keep your blink animation up. What I mean by that is press right click and then just keep fighting with right click active. Obviously it will disappear when you actually use your primary attack, but it's good because it allows you to be ready and blink whenever you need to. I'm not a big fan of the secondary attack at the moment, which is this. It's a big stab down with 2 claws. I think it's a little bit slow. It's only really useful if the Marine is standing still. So very fun to use if they're standing still, not so effective in actual combat because you can't move while you're doing it, and therefore you can't chase the Marine, who will undoubtedly be moving if he knows you are there. But if you ever see a stationary Marine, blink next to them and use secondary attack, and it's one of the most satisfying kills you can have in natural selection because, well, it sounds cool, they die really quickly, and of course it's what was done in the trailer. So Acid Rain getting that kill before I could get onto Poirier and kill him. And now it's basically cleanup, just cleaning up the Marine team. We've taken down one of the infantry portals, and the other one will go down any second now. So this was just a little bit of fade gameplay, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. And look out for future commentaries in future, including a Tram Build 161 playtest. Thanks for watching, everyone.